everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. I think they cheated me on this one. The beer is all the way down here. Usually it's up here about halfway up the neck. Look at that, look at the airspace in there. Not hip on that. It ain't so much getting screwed out of the beer, is too much air gap, and that's not good. You don't want to have that much air inside your beer. Air is not good with beer, so you don't want to have quite that much. This is Hoptopus. This is from Beach Brewing. This is their Double India Pale Ale, Double IPA, guys. This is, I think, the second one from Beach Brewing, and they're out of Virginia, Norfolk, I think. That's where I read that they were from, Virginia Beach, Virginia. So it's out there on the coast. It is a brewed once beer, American Double Imperial IPA, 8.80 ABV on this one, guys. Food pairings is the barbecue. The cheeses are the peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, the sharp, blue. Your more pungent cheeses, even gorgonzola and limburger. The meat for this is grilled meat, game, and salmon. Steaks, anything you want to cook on a grill is going to go with your more stronger dishes. Go with your IPAs, and especially your double IPAs. The glassware, you could use the pint glass, the sniffer, the tulip, oversized wine glass. I could have used a pint glass, but this is 8.80. So once we get above the 7, I'm not using the double glass here, guys. It enhances the aromas. And the beer, being almost 9%, can be cellared, but it's an IPA. Even though it's a double IPA, which we'll keep, the hop presence will diminish over time. So that being said, I don't think there's anything else we need to say. Brewed once beer. Let's get the cap off this puppy. Ooh, yeah. Very nice, look at that. This is a bomber, 22 ounce. A little bit left, I'm going to share some of that. Look at that. Look at that head there, the end of that. I mean, just, I think the glass enhances the head even when on the pour it does too. Wow, that is very tangerine, orangey colored, very typical IPA, especially very typical double IPA. Just a slight shade darker than a regular IPA. Got more of the copper color going in there than just the golden amber. Looks very good in the glass. And then these are some pretty good sized bubbles in the side of the glass, but right on top it looks fairly creamy. And it's sticking around too, look at that head. Very impressive on an almost 9% beer. Let's get a nose on this one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Definitely got a serious piney hop presence on there, but I'm getting a whole lot of caramel there. Almost to the buttery content there. I hope it's not bad because of the air gap they left in the top of this bottle. That's not a good thing to have that much air in a bottle of beer, especially an IPA. Should have had half of that. It should have been an inch air gap is what you're after there. From the cap to the beer, 1 inch. Smells very sweet. I mean, it smells super sweet, almost like it's got butterscotch poured into it. That's what I'm getting, butterscotch. I hope it's not contaminated, because that is one of the signs of a bad beer or a defective beer, is that buttery butterscotch smell. So, cheers, guys. It does have a buttery taste. I'm not saying that it's infected, but it has a buttery taste. On the side it says, our Hoptopus IPA is an 8-legged hophead dream. 8 separate editions of hops, 88 IBUs, and a foolishly generous dry hop make this denizen of a deep lupulin delight. And for guys that don't know what lupulin, easy for me to say, that is the yellow sticky resin that is produced by the hop cone that gives the IPAs and the beers their hoppy taste. And different hops produce different characteristics. Willamette will produce certain characteristics as a Cascade and Simcoe. They all have different characteristics. So don't be a knucklehead. Enjoy responsibly. Yeah. This is the second one, I think I told you that on this beer. It definitely has a buttery, butterscotch smell, and even got the buttery taste to me. Definitely got the alcohol there. It's not a bad taste. Even if it, a lot of these beers, they say, oh, it's infected. Well, it could be infected, but a lot of it can be infected where it's not drinkable and you have to pour it down the drain. But some of them just give it off flavors or off characteristics that aren't necessarily drain porous. So. I'm just wondering if the butterscotch characteristics are normal for this beer. I might, while I'm sipping on this, go check on some of the reviews and see what other people have said, see if they're getting any of that buttery butterscotch taste. So. It's right out of the fridge. It's 40 degrees. I'm going to share some of this with the other half, see what she thinks. She picks up on what I'm picking up on. I'm not going to say anything, see if she picks it up. And I'll be right back. We'll do the final chug on this one, guys. We're going to let it warm up just a little bit. It's not a bad beer. I think it's better than the last one we did from them, so stick around. I'll be right back. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little bit left from this one. This tasty beer, the biggest downfall to this beer is strong alcohol presence. I mean, as it warmed up, it's got stronger. It's definitely a big beer. You can tell it's a big beer, but with that being said, it has a lot going on. It has got a lot of tropical, fruity. The butterscotch taste and stuff has went away as it's warmed up. I'm not getting hardly any of that off, just a little bit. But either I've gotten used to it and I don't detect it as often as I did before. But the alcohol is the biggest downfall of this beer, guys. It's pretty present now that it's warmed up. It's pretty boozy. Final chug. Just a little on the thin side too, so not as good as I was expecting to end up being, guys. So, but better than the last one I had from Beach Brewing. Bitter back end on it, but it is a double. It is a double Imperial IPA, so pretty bitter. 88 IBUs. Bitter beer. I'm gonna give it a 6. It's a B beer. It's a solid B, but I wouldn't go to any extremes over that. It's a double IPA, bitter, thin, boozy. That's my final 3 thoughts on that one. Great Beer has 68 overall and 12 in the style. Wow, that's a slap in the face. And Beer Addict comes up with 5 reviews and NA, which means not applicable. So there are 5 measly reviews. I'm going to throw my opinion out. This is just my opinion. They would have said 81 to 83, so that's what everything's been for the last 3 weeks on there. So this is between the 81 and 83 as far as Beer Addict is concerned. So guys, 8.8. Got a little buzz on this one. Definitely got big booze alcohol taste on this one. If you see this one, I don't think the distribution is very big on this one. Easy for me to say. Coming from Virginia Beach, so Hoptopus. Right bizarre label on the front there. So guys, if you see it, pick it up. Give it a shot. Give it a try. Pretty bitter. Not blowing my hair back or anything. So hope the one in the fridge tomorrow is going to be a little better than this one. Why don't you join me then? We'll look together. See you then.